Welcome in, everybody, to the man's back porch. After some technical difficulties, Wednesday just did a good interview with Josh Stamp. Had to redo that one too. Redoing this one right now with Chris Pater. Technical difficulties. Unfortunately, no audio picked up, so we're not going to get any of the coaches' interviews. They'll be there Wednesday. We can redo them then. But for right now, we got the man, Chris Pater, number 8, sophomore on the football team. Chris, we're going to start the same way we started Josh's. Act like it's Wednesday. Last week, you guys played Jackson Milton. Last time ever at their stadium, they're building a new one. Last time ever there, you guys came out victorious to finish your season 8-2, going into Week 11 of the playoffs. Talk to me about the Jackson Milton game.
Jackson's always a big game for us. It's a huge rivalry game. That's why it's Week 10 this year. They're the team up north, as we like to call them, and it's just always we have a mindset to go into that game and win, just like what we want to do, play how we want to play.
So tonight, you guys played Lisbon. Lisbon is a team, they have a lot of highs, they have a lot of lows. I mean, they beat a really good team in United. You guys came in tonight and you guys cleaned house. Big guy, Nate Hemberger, we're going to talk a lot about him all week. 7 touchdowns is unbelievable in a playoff game. How'd you guys perform tonight? What did you guys do good? What can you guys do better in the weeks coming? Because you guys got a pretty good team next week, and we'll talk about that soon.
I think our offensive line did amazing tonight. They really managed the line. They pushed their defensive line back. They got to the secondary. They were just everywhere, all over the field, all 5 of them. And then, obviously, like you said, Nate Hemberger, 7 touchdowns tonight, school record. Another school record on the side on the defense, most tackles in the season. So I think overall we played very good. There's a few things we need to fix up, and such as like defensive-wise and secondary. We had a little bit of hiccups in the secondary, but other than that, we played very good.
What was practice like leading up to this game? Monday is usually a lighter day. Tuesday, Wednesday, it amps up. Thursday, it's a walkthrough. What was practice like first week into the playoffs? Coach Armini got his first win. How was it for you guys this week leading up to the Week 11 playoff game?
Just like normal, we want to keep it as simple as possible. We don't want to psych anybody out for it. We just want to play the football that we like to play and play the game we play.
Week 10, a few things fell in your guys' favor. You guys were at that 5th spot and jumped up all the way to the 3rd spot, securing 2 home games now that you guys won tonight against Lisbon. Next week you guys got Lowville. We'll get to Lowville in a second, but how important is it to play in front of your home crowd on a Friday night in Berlin Center, Ohio?
Our home crowd is amazing. There's nothing like football in Berlin Center. It's a football town, small town, Division 7. It's all revolving around football, and it's just unbelievable atmosphere out there while you're playing.
Next week, Week 12, it's crazy. I mean, winning a game in the Ohio high school football playoffs is super tough at any division. I don't care who you are, what division you're, if you're St. Ed's or you're a Marion local or Western Reserve or South Range. I don't care who you are. You're a top dog if you can get in the playoffs and you can win. It is super hard to do it. You guys are in Week 12. You won and you guys put 54 points up on the board in Week 11. Week 12 coming up. You guys played Lowville already. You beat them 21-14. What's it going to be like this week? I mean, you guys know who you're playing. You played them before. Talk to me about this week.
It's a rematch game. We got them in Week 5, and we ended up beating killing their winning streak, and that was huge for us. Big win, propelled us into the rest of the season. Lowville's going to come out hot. We're going to come out hot. It's going to be a great game. We just know that they're ready and we're ready.
People are going to say, well, Reserve, Lowville, and Springfield, they all own that MVAC Scarlet title. Whoever could win this one, is going to be on that pedestal, of taking – I mean, they're not going to come out and say, but you guys can have bragging rights over Lowville for, the next few years. Hey, remember 2 years ago when we beat you guys in the playoffs? We got that upper edge on you guys. How important is it to do good in your conference play and then see a conference opponent that you already played in the regular season in the playoffs?
It's tough to see a conference opponent in the playoffs. You know what each other do, like what both teams do, and to see them in the playoffs makes it very difficult. You expect them to do certain things. They expect you to do certain things. So switching it up can be good. But Lova's a good team, so we got to be ready for them.
What's so special about Western Reserve? You know, people love being here. I mean, your fans, your community is so strong. What's so special about this Western Reserve culture?
We're family. We're bonded. It's a tight family out here. Just small town. Everybody's family.
Growing up, who were some of the leaders on the football team? I mean, you're young, you're only a sophomore. You got 2 more years left to go, and you're gonna hear it 1,000 more times. It goes by fast. I mean, these 2 year, I mean, year and a quarter have gone by pretty fast. I bet for you, uh, the next 2 years are gonna fly by for you. Um, who are some of these leaders, that have been there for you in your short high school career? Even going back into junior high, who have been the high school kids you looked up to?
I've always looked up to Josh Stamp. He's been a great leader to me, great role model. He talks amazingly. He just plays on the field, and he's just a great guy to look up to. And then Luke Henning, QB1, awesome guy. Um, Gives everything on the field like everybody should. And then Nate Facillo is like a big brother to me.
Hmm.
He's been in my life forever, as long as I can remember, and he's just someone I look up to a lot.
That's awesome to have. I mean, so special about football. You could build such strong bonds, and it's so hard, like Facilio, he's a senior. You're not going to be with you next year. It's going to be hard saying goodbye to him and saying goodbye to some of the kids that I saw. I played football with. I played right next to one of my best friends that were the guards, and I was the center. And it sucked having them graduate, having them go away from football, knowing I'm not going to play down with them again. So who are some of the people, it could be coaches, could be whoever you want it to be, that have made you the young man, the amazing football player that you are today?
I'd like to start with my parents. They've
Hmm.
molded me to be how I am today.
Hmm.
They've done so much for me. It's unbelievable. And then my two older sisters. Sounds weird, but they've beat the crap out of me when I was little. Sounds a little bit backwards. Coach Armini now, Coach Hall, just great coaches, amazing people to look up to.
I mean, I can contest to what you're saying with the beating you up there. I mean, shocker, everyone, we're cousins. Okay, his older sisters are my cousins too. They beat the crap out of me too. As big as I am and as big as he is, they're mean. Okay.
They're scrappy.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't mess with them.
only our family's gonna get this, but they're shooks.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean they're purely shooks. So Chris, we'll get into rapid fire now. Okay, you ready? Okay, you're getting loose now. You can take a break and breathe a little bit. All right, I'll just get right into it. What's your gas station order?
Sweet tea, probably potato skins.
I'll sit back too.
Probably potato skins.
Sweet tea and potato skins. All right. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. What's your favorite animal?
Lion.
Okay, if you had $1 million, you could buy whatever you want with it. Okay, but you can't get cash back for it. So you could buy a $600,000 house, but you don't get the 400 grand back.
Land.
Land?
I'm going to go land out west.
Out west. I like that.
Big chunk of land.
All right. You give me your dream car that you could buy. If you could buy any car in the world, what would be your dream car?
Oh, wow. I love old trucks.
Old trucks?
Old trucks.
Ford, Chevy?
Ford.
Ford? Yeah, Papa's going to like to hear that one.
Papa's going to love that.
All right, Chris. Final question. What has been so special about this football team? I mean, you guys last year, your freshman year, you guys 3-7, did a full 180 this year. You're 9-2 after tonight. What has been your favorite moment of this season so far?
There's been a lot of moments, but I think what makes us special is everybody bought in this offseason. We really prepared hard. We have Coach KJ, who's our strength and conditioning coach, did an amazing job this offseason. Really led us and strengthened us, made us faster, mentally stronger too, and he helped bond us too. It's just something that we really needed to turn the corner.
Chris, thank you so much. I think we're going to do a few more of these in years to come. It's been awesome. You did really good. First interview for the Young Buck. everyone, next Friday, Western Reserve will be back in action against the Lowville Rockets at Western Reserve High School. You can come to the game. It's $15 to come to the game, or you could stay right at home. You could spend $9.99, and you can get all the games that we have on YSN for $9.99 instead of paying $15 and seeing one game. So I would love to see everyone in Berlin Center, Ohio at the football game, but if you can't come, you could stay home. You can go on ysnlive.com, hit live games, go down to Western Reserve versus the Lowville Rockets. It's $9.99, and you get every game on the network for $9.99. Thank you, everyone. See you guys Wednesday night at MVR.
Thank you.